Hey allihopa, I'm Alexandra, welcome to my channel, and this is Myranda, welcome to her 5-month update. So let's just get into it. So first off, I want to address Myranda's weight. I don't think I mentioned this in the last update because I think this happened afterwards. We went to a normal checkup and it turned out that she had lost weight since the time before that we had weighed her. And that's obviously not a good thing, so we went back again 2 weeks later. We were supposed to go back 1 week later, but she was sick. So we went back 2 weeks later and just to check that she was gaining weight again. And of course she'd been sick too during those 2 weeks, so I don't know how she would have gained if she hadn't been sick, but either way she had gained weight again, so that's good. It seems like she's like kind of jumped down on the curve that she's got, or percentile or whatever they call it in other parts of the world, but she is now like on that curve or on that percentile and following that. So I guess she needed to adjust a bit and seems to be fine now. For those 2 weeks in between the weigh-ins, they told me to kind of top her off after a breastfeeding session, maybe once or twice a day, that I should give her formula in a bottle just to see if she was still hungry. So I've been doing that mostly in the evening when she goes to bed, just to kind of fill her up so that she will hopefully sleep for a bit longer, which you will see later in this update hasn't really worked out the way I wanted to. Anyway, so she's actually still getting formula now because we're kind of used to it. It just feels good to know that she's getting a bit more, and she always takes it. I mean, she's always hungry, like my other babies. Always hungry. Will always take food if you offer it. Yeah. Yeah. As for feeding, we are doing fine now with breastfeeding. Like I said last time, I feel like we've really gotten into a routine. Well, not a routine, but we just kind of know what we're doing now. The only problem is that I still have this dang yeast infection in my breasts. So it's very painful to feed her, and it's painful in between feeds as well, which is quite frustrating. I'm taking meds for it, but it doesn't seem to really go away, so I probably need something else, something different. It's annoying, but as long as she's getting fed, that's what matters, and she is. I'm just not enjoying it a bunch right now. Okay, next thing I wanted to talk about is tummy time, which especially in this age now, 5 months old, is pretty important, I think. I mean, they'll obviously survive if they don't get tummy time, but I try to put her on her tummy every day. It's just that she doesn't like it very much. She might stay there for a little bit without whining and crying, but more often than not, it's just not her cup of tea. So she doesn't do as much tummy time as maybe she should. And so her neck is like strong, as you can see. She can do this fine, but she's not like near crawling or anything like that. She just kind of doesn't like that position at all. Oh, and I forgot to say at the beginning, she turns 5 months old tomorrow, so she's almost 5 months old. And sleep. Yeah, we're going through a bit of a sleep regression, I think that's the word. I don't know if this is a leap, like a developmental leap, or if it's a phase, or I don't know what's going on. But she has not been sleeping as well for the past maybe 2 weeks as she has before. Especially, like, she wakes up a few times a night, which is fine, but the new thing that she's doing that is just driving me insane is that she wants to stay up. Before, she was like, she woke up, she fed, and then she went back to sleep. But now, almost every night, she has one like feed in the night where she refuses to go back to sleep, and she will scream and scream if you try to get her to sleep. She has definitely learned all the sleeping cues now, like when you turn the light off, when you like pull the hood on the stroller. When I put her outside clothes on, she starts crying too, because most of the time when we go outside, she's supposed to sleep in the stroller. She hates the binky now. Like, she will almost never take the binky anymore. It seems like she knows that, oh wait, this means that I'm supposed to sleep. I don't want to do that. So that's been a bit rough at night, and we're hoping that it's gonna kind of blow over soon, but we'll see. We'll see how long this lasts. The whole being awake at night thing. You're so cute. You're so cute. Daytime sleep is going a lot better though. I said, I think in the last update, that we had kind of a routine just in the morning, that she would consistently fall asleep when we go on the school run and preschool run in the morning, and then the rest of the day is kind of like up and down in different day, like from day to day. But we're starting to get a better routine now, just throughout the entire like first half of the day, I would say. Right now it's about 2 in the afternoon, and she pretty much just woke up from a nap. I gave her a feed after she woke up, but then we started filming this video. And that's what we do now. We wake up around 5 or 6-ish, then she sleeps when we go to preschool around like 7:30-ish. Then she wakes up at some point, most often before we get home again. Then she's awake for an hour or two, and then she sleeps in the stroller on our back porch. And today she slept for like 10, 11, 12, 1, like 3 hours. So that's good. I'm not complaining or anything. And then I guess the rest of the afternoon and evening is more like iffy if she will fall asleep or not, which I can understand it, considering she sleeps for such a long time in the middle of the day most of the time. But at the same time, it's very obvious around like 5, 5:30 that she is done. If she doesn't sleep again in the afternoon, by that time she's just so sad and so tired, and sometimes even falls asleep just because we're holding her, or while we're holding her when we're making dinner and stuff. So I think the next goal is to have her sleep one more time in the afternoon. So like, I think would be ideal around 3 or 4 that she takes a nap, and then she can kind of hopefully stay happy a bit longer until it's bedtime. We start the bedtime routine around like 6:15 or so, but it takes a lot longer before she falls asleep. But anyway, that's enough for sleeping for today. Her hand-eye coordination is getting better and better. As you can see, she's holding on to this little, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's a little rattle thing. She likes it. So she definitely now is very purposeful. She very like deliberately grabs for things, and most often tries to put them in her mouth, which is what babies do. She also loves putting her hands in my mouth, and she just laughs when I kind of play bite her fingers. So that's a new little hobby of hers. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think of like things that she started doing since last month, but I don't know, she's just like developing steadily, I feel like. You want something else? Here you go. This is a favorite. This has a rattle inside it too, so I'm sorry that I only brought rattle toys for filming this video. Are you looking at yourself? What are you doing? But yeah, so she's just progressing normally. I think there's nothing like super drastic that's happened in the past month, I think. Oh, she also loves grabbing my hair and pulling my hair, but yeah. More fun for her than me, for sure. Last but not least, I thought that I would just mention that we had her name giving party, or name giving get together or whatever, a couple of weeks ago, and it was so nice. It was just like our families came by, and she got some gifts and stuff. I should probably have brought the gifts here to show you in the video, but I didn't think of it. So she got like some little baby cutlery. She got a toy that she loves, that we have on the stroller now because she loves it so much. She got a blanket with her name on it that Michael's sister, she makes those blankets for all the kids in the family when they're born. What else? We got a gift card for one of my favorite like clothing stores for babies, so I'm gonna get some clothes for her there. Yeah, we just got a bit of everything, I guess. And but most of all, it was just a very nice time to have family over and to celebrate this new little life in our lives. Although it's not that new anymore. I can't understand how she's 5 months old already. It's like it was just summer and now it's Christmas in 2 weeks. It's very strange. Anyway, I think we're gonna sign off now before she gets grumpy the way she got last time. I should probably end it on a high note. Yeah. Please like the video if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more of our family videos, and we will see you on Friday. And thank you for watching today. Hej då!